the Meridian Pestilence in 5.56. We have the Otter Creek Labs Infinity on here with the wrong end cap. It has a 30 cal end cap on here, but I can assure you it sounds a lot better with the 5.56 end cap. 14.5 pin and welded with an ASR mount. We have a D-Ball i2 up here pointer on an Ultimac rail. If you plan on doing any type of red dots or anything like that, holographic sights, this is a probably really good spot to put it. Really solid mount. We got the dong on there with the Romanian wood parts kit here. Nice worn battle look to it. Receiver set slightly Cerakoted, I believe. Still got a little rust spots popping up here and there, but it's all good. Just wipe it down with some oil. We got the 30 round mag. Not sure exactly what brand this mag is. We have a side mount here. I'm going to flip this around. This rifle is empty. We're going to flip this around. As you can see, it's a little dirty. This thing actually gets used. But this is a Midwest Industry side mount here with the RH50R from iRay. And I think we have an ALG trigger in here, which feels extremely good. And we have a one-shot, no, this is a Flatline Industry sling here with some Amazon hooks that I picked up for cheap. I think these were like $8 on Amazon. All right, folks, first AK on my YouTube channel. I'm gonna be quick with this and then we're gonna get straight to the kills and we're done, all right? Got in a really lucky situation here through work. Shane over in the RMA department went to SHOT Show and worked a deal with Meridian, and they were able to get their hands on a few AKs. One's in 5.45 by 39, one's in 5.56, and the others are in 7.62 by 39. Boss man comes in the office and says, here's a 5.56 AK, go play with it, man. Tell me what you think. And I got it set up originally with the RH25. You guys are gonna see some kills with that free-handed. And then I switched over to the RH50R here, also known as the Rico 2. And I prefer to have a weapon-mounted optic like this on there. The RH25 V2 was very capable of doing, taking care of business. But I just prefer a bigger optic. So anyways, folks, I like it. I'm not going to say it's the best thing ever, you know, I'm not going to pick this over my ARs, you know, but I do like the platform. It's super cool. Came up on a few groups and regretted it. I'm not going to lie to you. I just think it's good for the solo kills. I walk up, you know, get on the tripod, pop, drop them, and I'm good to go, you know. But if we got a group of 15, 20 pigs out there, I just prefer to use the AR-15. Still a good platform to have. If you're a big AK fan, I'm gonna tell you right now, you're probably gonna fall in love with this thing. Cody in the shop, Cody, what's up? I don't know, he watches some of my videos. He is a big fan of AK-47s, specifically the ones in 5.56. And he says, a.amantine, they just shoot and they're like a sewing machine. They're so flat. And that's exactly what you guys seen in the beginning of this video. This thing just shoots stupid flat. One thing to take into consideration, folks, is when you shoot this thing suppressed, Kind of be, you know, a little cautious with what type of can you're using. Nothing dangerous. It's just a lot of blowback. I did try out other 5.56 cans, specifically the polonium, and within 5 shots, my eyes were burning and it was too much. I didn't like it. So we have the Otter Creek Labs Infinity on here, unfortunately with the wrong end cap, but I have been hunting with it with the 5.56 closed end cap, and it makes a huge difference, especially when I have the adjustable gas block here. So up is wide open, side is like the suppress setting, all the way down is completely shut off. The bolt will not operate. And I've done it a few times on some solos with it all the way down. It's literally a push of a detent. It goes straight down, and then push that detent in and put it back in the position that you like. It's super easy. Just walk up and all you hear is, it's so quiet when it's just closed off. But if you got groups of 2 or 3 or bigger than that, obviously you can't run the bolt like that. So you need to open it up and just rip into it. Some people are not a big fan of the battle-worn look, you know, the used look. I love it. When I first laid my eyes on it, I was like, oh my God, these things are gorgeous. I love that. Romanian parts kits, the wood is obviously used. They didn't beat it up and put it together. It came in like that. And I really do like it. A lot of people are not a big fan of the dongs. I am. It keeps my hand off the hot rails, and it worked out really good here with the Coltac bag on the tripod. A lot of people probably like, man, you know, what's going on here? Why don't you have an Arca set up? You're not going to be able to do that with the dong. With the dong, though, I'm able to just drop it in over this Coltac bag, and the rifle is well balanced with the D-bow mounted up front and that heavy Otter Creek Labs Infinity. So it balances out really good. I got a solo or a group of 2 or 3. I just walk up, get behind it. I can still swivel. I can still move around on the tripod, move up and down. It's perfect. Other things to take into consideration with the Meridian is the price point. I've seen them on Gun Broker starting at $2,500, and they can get pretty expensive. So if you see a good used one and they got it at a reasonable price, I say grab them, you know. But if you order one online or you order one through Meridian, you're gonna wait. I've heard people waiting up to almost a year for one of their guns, and it does take some time to get them from them. But I bet a lot of that has to do with imported parts, or they're just backed up. I don't know exactly the reason why it's so long, but I'm super stoked to be able to use this, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. I got to share some kills with you guys. Again, it's not something that I would choose over my ARs or my bolt guns, but it does ride with me. It rides in the back of the buggy. It gets exposed to all the rain and the moisture and the mud and the dust, and it just runs. But if I come up on a solo bore, or there's just a sow just moping around, I'm gonna walk up with this rig and I'm gonna shoot him.
I'm ready. Mm-hmm. Go count it. You count it.
3, 2,
Up. Oh, they might be coming to you.
a double, man.
I shoot him right in the face. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but I'm running up the hills by the feeder. There's two.
Kamikaze. 1, 2, 3.
Boy, they squealing. Smoked them with the AK. Not sure if I mentioned the trigger, but I think this is an ALG trigger and it's stupid light. I love the trigger. That was the first thing I was kind of worried about when I got my hands on this, was like, how horrible is this trigger? I don't want to go out and buy an AK trigger for me to use this thing, but it came with a good trigger and I absolutely loved it. Hope you guys enjoyed those kills. It wasn't a bunch, but it kind of shows, you know, kind of how I use this, you know. And some of them were some clusters and other ones worked out really good, but I wanted you guys to see that. Again, the RH25 V2 worked just fine on there. And for some people, it's like a dream setup. For me, I prefer the RH50R. Winter is around the corner and I got a feeling I'm gonna be using this thing a lot more on some solos. They're gonna be pushed out to eat. They're not gonna be hiding up in the thicket. They're gonna have to come out. And whenever those solos come out to the feeding troughs or just come out in the open fields, I'm gonna walk up with this and more than likely I'm gonna shoot him in the face. You know, I just love using this thing on solos. I feel like that's where it belongs. But folks, you know, at the end of the day, you know, I think it's a good buy. I really do. If you're an AK guy, you know, that's a lot of money. And you can easily customize one of your older bolt guns or buy yourself a really good AR. I think you really got to be a fan of the AK platform to spend that kind of money. I hope you folks love this video. I absolutely love this rifle. I really do. And, you know, things get a little sketchy in this country and we got to bug out. There's a damn good chance I'm going to bug out with this platform as well. Not just this rifle, but this one's definitely going to go with me. You know, it is just reliable. You know, we all know how reliable AKs are. And I'll be honest with you, when it comes to reliability, I'm not going to take the AR over the AK. The AK is going to stomp it every single time. These things just love to run. But the AR is more accurate, you know. If you folks like what you see, please hit the like button, hit the subs, comment. Feel free to chime in. You guys do it all the time in the comment section. You see me going back with you. I'm going back and forth with you in the comment section. Feel free to chime in. Tell me what you think. Tell me how you feel, you know. Having a lot of fun with these guns, and the next one's probably going to be a lever gun in 30-30. I'll see you guys in the next video.